how's your journey been, and how would you say, what are the major changes during the course of that journey? Because you've seen 2 decades of social responsibility or giving back to society, and you've contributed to that in a very large way. So having gone through 2 decades of this whole space, what is your how's your journey been, and what are the key changes that you've seen happening over these 2 decades?
So I think, to just sum up my journey in 2 words, it's amazing and very satisfying. That is something why my journey has been. But I think our generation of social development professionals have seen a lot of transition in this sector. We are the generation who have seen the transition from grant funding to project based funding. We are the generation who has seen that how earlier the all the funding was grant based and the NGOs were funding to the NGOs, but now there are corporates who have come in. We are also the first generation of CSR professionals, and we are the one who are working with the evolution of a CSR bill. Right, earlier there was no bill, still the CSR was there, it was philanthropy. Now the bill is coming in. So I think that is the transition which we are seeing. There are a lot of positive and negatives of both, but to I would rather look at it in a positive perspective, because I think a lot of money which has been pumped in is been from this country only, which is brought in from this country and is pumped in the development sector. So I think that's the beauty of it, and therefore I think the stake of both the parties who are funding it also and who are implementing it also is high. So I look at from that scenario, and I think lot of changes needs to happen. There is a long journey which we have to travel, but the beauty of it is we all are evolving. Look at either at the NGO sector, look at either at the CSR sector, both are evolving, and the objective of both is same, and both of them want to bring change in the society. So I think that is how the sector, that's the beauty of this sector. Even at the policy level, I have seen a lot of changes in the policy level also. 2 decades earlier, civil societies were considered as an important part of policy making, but they were never so integrated. But now even that is, now there are compliances, there are bill, government is putting so much into it, where how the funds are used, where it is used, how the impact is coming. So I think at policy level also I have seen a lot of change. So overall, to sum it up, I think the change is happening for good. But yeah, I would not say it has happened. It's a process. It's a process, and it's a learning process for all of us. I think 10 years down the line, we would say, yeah, it was a good learning and a lot of changes has happened. But I think we are lucky enough to be part of the process.